Maple Heights is the kind of suburb where even the squirrels look bored. Nothing ever happens. No crime, no noise, no excitement. Which is why, when something did happen at 3:17 a.m. last Tuesday, I was out of bed before my brain even caught up. The thing that happened was fire. Not a distant glow, not the suggestion of flames, but a full, blinding wall of orange light pulsing against my bedroom window. My neighbor's house, the perfect little ranch belonging to old Mrs. Petrova, was burning. Flames clawed out of the attic window, rolling across the roof like a living thing. I didn't think. I didn't grab my phone, or shoes, or anything useful. I just threw on a jacket, burst out my door, and screamed fire. As I sprinted across the lawn, the only thought in my head was getting the old woman out before the house collapsed. But as soon as I reached the end of her driveway, my legs locked. The house wasn't burning. The roof was whole. The windows were dark. The porch light was off. Everything was so normal. The lawn looked like it had been trimmed yesterday. No smoke, no heat, nothing. I stood there for almost 3 minutes, sweating, shaking, staring at the attic window where the flames had raged seconds before. Eventually, humiliation washed over me. I must have had some sort of hyperreal nightmare, stress, exhaustion, something stupid that makes me hallucinate. I went home, locked the door, and forced myself to forget it. A week passed, then, last night, while I was on the sofa watching a movie, it happened again. At 3:17 a.m., the temperature in the room felt thick. I heard the crackle of burning timber. Loud, violent, unmistakable. I ran to the window and saw the exact same sight. Petrova's house is consumed by fire. The attic window blown apart. Black smoke curling upward like fingers. But I wasn't falling for it again. This time I grabbed my phone, hit record, and walked outside slowly and carefully, filming every step. The moment I stepped out the door, everything vanished. The heat, the sound, the flames. I lowered the phone. Her house was quiet, and touched, and on the porch, watering a pot of purple petunias like it was the middle of the afternoon, stood Mrs. Petrova herself. She looked up, smiled, and said, "Good evening, dear. Bit chilly out, isn't it?" My mouth went dry. I mumbled something about searching for my cat and retreated inside. When I rewatched the footage, I froze. The first 3 seconds showed the burning house with fire, smoke, chaos. The next seconds showed nothing but a calm, silent street. The flames disappeared mid-step. It wasn't a haunting. It wasn't a hallucination. It was a reset. An event snapping itself back into place the moment I got too close. I spent days digging through old records, and eventually, I found the truth. A newspaper clipping from 1988, a house fire. The same address, a little girl trapped in the attic. The fire had started around 3:17 a.m. The mother had run for help. By the time she returned, the house was too far gone. Everything pointed to one nightmare fact. The house wasn't stuck in the past. It was reliving the exact moment the tragedy began. Not the whole fire, just the first minutes of realization, the first flicker of doom, the first scream that didn't make it in time. And somehow, for some reason, I was the only neighbor who could see it. Last night, I didn't sleep. I stayed awake, watching the clock tick toward the cursed minute. At 3:16 a.m., a sound drifted across the yard, but not fire. Not crackling wood, but coughing. Small, weak, terrified coughing. My blood went cold. The house was dark, completely normal. But now I understood. It wasn't showing me the flames yet. It was showing me what happened right before them. The moment the little girl woke up to smoke filling her lungs. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the blaze erupted again. The attic window bursting open with a silent explosion of orange. This time, I didn't run outside. I ran to my own window and slammed my hands against the glass, screaming into the silent street, "Get her out. She's coughing. Get her out, please." The fire vanished instantly, replaced once again by the peaceful, untouched house. But now I know the truth. I'm not watching a ghost. I'm watching a mother's memory. The last 3 minutes before she learned she'd lost her child. And for reasons I can't explain, I'm forced to witness it every single night.